Hey there, everyone. Stan here. It's the Sumo Show. Not doing the full intro. I don't have the drums. I don't have the graphics. And I don't have Troy. We were all set to have a show this evening, and life dealt Troy a last minute uh, problem, which is keeping him away. He will be all right. He is fine, rest assured. But he can't be here tonight, and that leaves me. And I can blather on and blather on, but I'm not going to make this a long show. But I did think it was important to pop on and do a little bit of sumo show business because today is Friday the 8th of May, and the Natsu Basho starts on Sunday, the 10th of May, and we were going to go through all of our picks and what's going on and thinking about it, and really big part is remind you that the Fantasy Oyakata game is still open for you to participate in. For those of you who don't know, the Fantasy Oyakata game is a pick your sumo wrestlers game. You get to pick 5 wrestlers from different levels of the ranking chart, and you can pick anyone you want. Multiple people can pick the same rikishi. Very often they do. And then we keep track of how many wins you get. It's pretty simple. It's free to play, and there are no prizes other than the joy you get from winning and being able to lord it over everyone that you did better than the hosts of this show and other people. So yes, if you go to our Facebook page right now, if you go to Facebook/groups/ The Sumo Show or Sumo Show. I don't remember. I think it's The Sumo Show or Sumo Show. Let me look that up while we're here. Um, that would be a good thing to know, don't you think? It would. I tell you, if I was, the kind of guy who was prepared for something like this, I would know already. But I'm not, so I don't. So it's facebook.com/groups/The Sumo Show. All one word, no spaces. Anyway, if you go there, there's a message a little ways down. There's a post a little ways down that gives a link to the entry form for the Natsu Basho Fantasy Oyakata game. You have until noon tomorrow, for Saturday the 9th of May, and probably a little later than that. But if you want to be sure to participate, get there before noon Pacific time. And you can fill it out. It's a very quick form. I say there's no cost associated. The only thing you have to give us is an email, and that's just to keep the spam bots away. We have never made use of that for anything at all. Ask anyone who's joined. Yeah, so that's going on. We've got a heck of a tournament shaping up. The one piece of news I do want to impart to everyone, in case you are not someone who keeps up on the sumo news before the start of the tournament, if you're picking your rikishi, don't pick Yokozuna Onosato or Ozeki Aonishiki, because both of them are starting the tournament Kyujo, absent because of injury, and Onosato absolutely will not be back during the tournament, and Aonishiki is making noises like he might come back, but I don't think so. I don't think at all. So if you picked him, if you are one of the people who has already made your choices and you picked one of those two, go back and change them. You can go in and change your selections on after you've submitted them for the Fantasy Oyakata game. So please do. I may leave the selections, the ability to change your selections open a little longer than noon tomorrow, but you should really get everything done by noon Saturday if you want, noon Pacific time. So, having said all that, we got a big tournament coming up. We've got 2 of our top guys not participating. That's kind of exciting. Uh, Yokozuna Hoshoryu has been looking really good in pre-tournament warm-ups. Uh, Shin, I guess he's Shin Ozeki, Rishin, second time new Ozeki. Kirishima also has been looking really good. He was looking kind of so up until this week, but this week he really seems to have started kicking butt. He also suffered a little bit of an injury. Um, I guess I should say something about the injuries, right? So Onosato continues to have his shoulder injury, which is taking longer to heal and keeping him from being able to uh, participate at the level that he needs to as a Yokozuna. Uh, Aonishiki was recovering from his broken toe and seemed to be not doing great, but doing well enough that he was going to participate and probably would get his Kachikoshi. Um, But on Wednesday or Thursday this week in practice, he did something really nasty to his ankle. Had to go to the hospital afterwards. They're not saying exactly what the injury is, but he couldn't walk on it the next day. And they announced earlier on Friday that he's out. He's Cujo, and like I say, they're doing the usual kind of, well, we'll see how he's feeling, and maybe he'll join late. And one of the reasons they're doing that is he is Kadoban this tournament. He's it's only his second tournament as an Ozeki, but because he injured himself last time and got Makakoshi, he's Kadoban, which means threatened with Ozeki demotion. And if he doesn't compete this tournament, he will have had the shortest possible Ozeki career. In one tournament, out Makakoshi, out the next. So he really does want to compete, but it would be the dumbest thing for him to go and compete. He's young, he's strong. This is not the kind of injury that's going to ruin his career, or if it is, there's nothing he could do coming back that would help him at all. Uh, but it is something that if he goes and fights on it, he could make it worse and turn it into something chronic that will bug him for years to come. So best to just take this, drop out of being an Ozeki. He will have one shot in July to earn it back if he can get 10 wins. And even if he doesn't, you know, he's young, he's super skilled. He'll be back. He will be back as an Ozeki. So my hope is that he does not come back at all this tournament. No, both he and Onosato take this chance to rest up for 15 whole days and come back strong in July. That leaves it kind of wide open. Hoshoryu has to be our odds-on favorite. But the other person who will benefit from this is Kotozakura and Kirishima, are two Ozeki who now don't have to fight one more Ozeki or one Yokozuna. And I was going to say that Kirishima's injury was an ear injury. We don't know what it was. He apparently he did not rupture his eardrum, but during practice on also Wednesdays, that same day, whatever day that Aonishiki had his injury, Kirishima also had his. They smacked heads with someone and had a weird feeling in his ear. He didn't lose hearing. He did not rupture the eardrum. He did not have balance problems, but it kind of bugged him a little, and he stopped practice early. Word is that he's doing fine. There hasn't been a lot of talk about it, as tends to be in the sumo world. And yeah, that's how that went. So I think that Hoshoryu and Kirishima and Kotozakura now has a really big opening to, because he also has been practicing very well, to come in and have a good tournament. And those are our three most likely candidates to win the Yusho. I would like to see any of them do it. Certainly, it would be nice to see Hoshoryu get his first win of a tournament as a Yokozuna. Get that that monkey off his back, as it were. Sure, if he does, people will complain and nitpick and try and stick an asterisk on it because two of his main opponents weren't there. But you know what? He's been doing. He's been performing well enough to win shows most of this uh, calendar year. Well, not just calendar year. It's pardon me. Yeah, not just 2026, but the whole last 12 months. He's been doing really good, and it's time. It's time for luck to fall his way a little, and maybe these injuries are luck falling his way. Certainly, he would not be the kind of person that would hope for his opponents to get injured. He would much rather beat them in the ring, and he intends to. But yeah, I think there's a very high likelihood that he's who I'm going to pick. I haven't made my selections yet. I'm going to make them later tonight. Anyway, we've been going about 10 minutes. I'm really not looking to make this a full, big, long show. I just want to have it, get out there, get on to remind people, particularly, that the Fantasy Oyakata form is still up and live until noon Pacific time tomorrow, May 9th. And you can find the link in the Sumo Show's Facebook page, facebook.com/groups/The Sumo Show. Go there, check it out. Please join it. It's a lot of fun. If you notice, I will be doing my usual daily updates, and I will be posting how the not only is the race for the U show going, also the race for the Fantasy Oyakata U show every day as we go along. So you can get your name in there. You could be in the mix. You could compete with the big names. I'm about as big a name as there is, so okay, that's not so exciting. It's a little exciting, and we'll talk about it on the show. In the meanwhile, our plan is still to be back on Sunday night, which will be day one of the tournament. Troy and I will be here to talk about what happened on day one and to set everything up for the coming fortnight and all the excitement of the Natsu Basho, which is taking place in Tokyo starting on Sunday. So, thank you all for joining me. I don't have drums, and I'm just checking to see if I have anything that I want to say. You've been listening to The Sumo Show, a live podcast about the art and sport of sumo. Your host tonight has been Stan. Production by Stan. Sumoliering by Stan. The end. So, thank you very much, and I will see you on Sunday. Till then,